Good evening, fellow Toastmasters and cherished guests. I'm Saija, your Sergeant at Arms for today, and it's my absolute pleasure to officially welcome you all to Hello, good evening.
Good evening.
Good evening.
I can start. Good evening, fellow Toastmasters and cherished guests. Is it audible? Am I audible?
Yes, audible.
Yes, you are.
So it's like good from the beginning. Good evening, fellow Toastmasters and cherished guests. I am Saija, your Sergeant at Arms for today, and it's my absolute pleasure to officially welcome you to Bhavan's 329th club meeting. Before we dive into what promises to be an inspiring session, let's quickly go over a few guidelines that help keep our meeting running smoothly and ameliorate our collective experience. In Toastmasters, be mindful when you talk about sex, religion, and politics. Also, a quick favor request you to keep your cameras on and microphones muted. This helps us stay present and engaged, allowing us to focus entirely on improving our skills. Also, please note our meetings are always live streaming on YouTube channel. Just as each of us strive to achieve our personal mission, our club also has a guiding purpose. May I request everyone to please stand up and repeat after me as we declare it together. To provide a supportive and positive learning experience in which members are empowered, develop communication and leadership skills,
develop communication and
resulting in
leadership
greater self-confidence and personal growth.
resulting in greater self-confidence and personal growth.
With that powerful mission in mind, I now declare this meeting officially open. With warm round of applause, let's welcome our President of Bhavan's Toastmaster Club, Toastmaster Abdullah H. Muhammad.
Thank you, Toastmaster Saija Prabhakar. Good evening, fellow Toastmasters and guests. Welcome to the meeting 329th of Bhavan's Toastmasters Club. Our theme today is Be the Exceptional, Distinctive, to stand out from the crowd. Being here tonight, working on your skills, you are already choosing to be exceptional. For our guests, Toastmasters is a learning by doing platform where provide safe, supportive space where you can fail, learn, and grow into confident speakers and leaders. Toastmaster International is a non-profitable educational organization that builds confidence and teaches public speaking skills through a worldwide network of clubs that meet online and in person. In a supportive community or a corporate environment, the members prepare and deliver speeches, respond to impromptu questions, and receive constructive feedback. It is through this regular practice that members are empowered to meet personal and professional communication goals. Founded in 1924, the organization headquartered in Eaglewood, Colorado. So I think we have a guest, Kim Thomas.
Hello, good evening, Bhavan's Toastmasters. So glad to meet you all today here.
Thank you.
Good evening.
Glad to meet you.
I am DTM Kim Thomas, joining from Bahrain. I am current Area 11 Director for Division B. So glad to see you all again, I think I met some of you on last DTAC in Bahrain. So glad to be with you all for today, this evening, because today's special day is the Valentine's Day. Back to you, President.
Thank you, distinguished Toastmaster Ken Thomas. Hope we will meet in this DTAC in Kuwait also. And please enjoy our meeting. And is there any other guest? Latif? No other guest, huh?
We have Mohammed Banat. Mohammed Banat we have.
Mohammed.
Sir, Mohammed Banat, yes.
Mohammed, sir.
Good evening, everyone. I apologize. My throat is a bit sore, so I won't be speaking too much today. But I've been here before, and it's very good to meet anyone that I haven't met before.
Thank you, Mohammed. Abdullah, over to you.
Thank you. Yes. Thank you very much, Mohammed. And you are a part of our club, actually. So I will invite our Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Saija Prabhakar. Toastmaster Saija Prabhakar joined in Bhavan Toastmasters Club the last year, September. She is working as a senior designer at Fawaz Trading and Engineering Company. Her objective is to study the art of speaking in front of the audience and to have a better quality of instinctive responses. Within this few time, she became the winner of our club contest also. I will invite Toastmaster Shaija. Over to you, Toastmaster of the day.
Thank you, Toastmaster Abdullah. Good evening, fellow Toastmasters and guests. This is my first time as Toastmaster of the day, and it's my absolute pleasure to serve as a Toastmaster of the day. Today's theme is Be the Exception. Well, I have two daughters. The elder one, focused, determined, does her work even before asked. A teacher's pet who scores full mark. Now I have the second one, my little firecracker who doesn't need full mark. She just needs to pass. If I ask her why she didn't study all the 3 questions, she will say 2 is enough to pass. Not because she is not intelligent, not at all. Only because that's enough for her. Now, if we give a Lego, she will sit for hours and do it with extra creativity. If we give a puzzle, she will do it without much difficulty. So I think if the exams were in Legos, she will be the school topper. The world not only needs the topper, world also need this distinctive, creative, crazy people. Moving on to the creative and distinctive people, let us invite our distinctive role players. First, the grammarian, the person to introduce the word of the day, who will turn our English mistakes into a learning experience. Our grammarian, DTM Pramukh Bose. He is a finance manager by profession, a passionate speaker, and a true leader. He believes in value of knowledge, love, and peace. He continues to set a new benchmark with his achievement. Last week, we saw him winning the Area 22 contest and holding 3 big trophies in hand. A big congratulations on that. Let's welcome our grammarian, DTM Pramukh Bose, to explain his role in the meeting.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Shaija, the Toastmaster of the day today. Good evening, everyone. Love to see you all. And we have our guests. Good evening to you. Today, my duty as a grammarian is to watch over the grammar, the use of English language throughout the meeting. and denote the good usages of the language, as well as is there any mistake, find out, means note down the mistake and try to correct them. And I have another duty also to introduce a word. Today, the word of the day is distinctive. Its meaning is clearly different from others, or you can say unique. For using in a sentence, for example, her distinctive style made her the exception in the room. So try to use this word in your speeches. I will note down whoever used this word and number of times everyone uses this word. And I will submit my report during the evaluation session. Thank you so much. Over to you, the Toastmaster of the day.
Thank you, DTM Pramukh Bose. We watch Amazon, we watch Netflix, but now we have a person to watch our entire meeting, our general evaluator, Toastmaster Abdullah H. Muhammad. He is our our president whose heart lies in the art of public speaking and leadership. He is a medical representative by profession. He is deeply passionate about connecting with fellow leaders and is constantly challenging himself to grow. Let's welcome Toastmaster Abdullah to explain his role.
Thank you, Toastmaster of the day. Fellow Toastmasters and guests, my role as a general evaluator is to evaluate everything takes place during this meeting. From the starting time to the overall atmosphere, I will be observing how the meeting is conducted and looking for the opportunities where we can improve. I don't do this alone. I have a team for the timer, accounter, and grammarian. So I will observe the meeting. I will give a report at the end of the meeting. Over to you, Toastmaster of the day.
Thank you, Toastmaster Abdullah. The person who hears the soundtrack of R's and Ums, the R counter, DTM Anil Kumar G. Revankar, a humble, down-to-earth person and a popular figure of District 20, known for his leadership and managing skills, recognized by PQD as Outstanding Chief Judge of District 20 at DTAC. Let's welcome our counter, DTM Anil Kumar G. Revankar, to explain his role.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster of the day. A warm good evening to one and all present here. First of all, on the onset, let me wish you all a happy Valentine's Day. Immaterial, what it is. It's a day we celebrate together, right? Okay, coming to the meeting, I'm going to play the role of a R counter today. And as an R counter, I'll be keeping a watch on all the speakers and come up with a report to support all the speakers to improve on their R's, ums, the filler words, the filler sounds. When I'm called upon, the report shall be published. And today I'm going to use a scale for reporting rather than giving the numbers. The scale will be up to 3, up to 5, and above 5. So that will make the report very interesting. And we can also share the ways how we can improve upon this. With this, I hand over the stage back to the Toastmaster of the day. Toastmaster Shaija, back to you.
Thank you, DTM Anilji. This person is sitting with a stopwatch, giving friendly signals in green, yellow, and red. The timer. Toastmaster Muhammad Runaf. He is working as QHSE instructor. His special achievement include winning a 21-kilometer marathon, a safety officer at INS Vikrant, best performer at Cochin Shipyard. Let's welcome our timer, Toastmaster Muhammad Ranaf, to explain his role.
Hello, good evening. Thank you for giving chance for me. My name is Muhammad Ranaf. Dear Toastmasters and great guest. As a timer, I will time the formal speeches and the evaluations. I will also alert each speaker of the time they have left using the green, yellow, and red to my background, which denote specific times remaining. Most other speeches should be 5 to 7 minutes in length. 5 minutes green, 6 minutes yellow, 7 minutes red. Table topic speech will be between 1 to 2 minutes. At 1 minute, it will be green, yellow, 1 minute and 30 seconds, 2 minutes in red. Next one, the individual evaluation should be between 2 to 3 minutes. At 2 minutes green, 2 minutes and 30 seconds, I will change to yellow. At 3 minutes, will change to red. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Toastmaster Muhammad Ranaf. In today's meeting, we have 3 segments: prepared speech, table topics, and evaluation. Let's start with our prepared speech session, where our distinctive
Good evening. My name is Santosh. I'm working for American Embassy in the maintenance department as a chiller technician. Thank you. Before Corona, I was here. Mr. Anil Kumar was there. And after that, I didn't come. Then this is the first time I'm coming.
This is our guest. Our meeting has 3 segments: prepared speeches, table topics, and evaluation. Let's start with our prepared speech session, where our distinctive members deliver the speeches on their chosen path. Our first speaker is DTM Shiba Pramukh. 10 years in Toastmaster, listening to her achievement would take some time. She is committed to self-improvement. Not only that, she is an amazing mentor we can approach without hesitation or formal introduction. She is a teacher by profession. The evaluator for our first speaker is DTM Anil Kumar. He is doing multitasking today. Let's welcome our evaluator, DTM Anil Kumar, to introduce his target speaker.
Thank you very much. Once again, Toastmaster Day. Ladies and gentlemen, our distinctive leader of BTC is presenting a project from Visionary Communication Path, Level 1, Project 2, writing a speech with a purpose. A speech will be timed and it will be 5 to 7 minutes. The title of her speech is A Wake-Up Call. A Wake-Up Call by DTM Shiva Pramukh. All the best to you.
Dear distinctive Toastmasters and guests, happy Valentine's Day. When was the last time you paused to take care of yourself? Not your deadlines, not your family obligations, but yourself. Most of us push health aside, saying, I will exercise when life slows down, or I will rest after this project, or I will rest after this annual exam. But life never slows down. And that's why today's speech is titled A Wake-Up Call. Because if we don't make time for our wellness, now life itself will force us to stop, and we will end up making time for illness. Ishan, a friend of mine, a hardworking young professional, spends years climbing the corporate ladder, late nights, skipped meals, endless stress. He always says, help can wait. until one morning his body says otherwise. He suffers a heart attack. At the age of 40, suddenly he spends more time in hospitals than in meetings. That is life's harsh wake-up call. Wellness delayed is illness guaranteed. Today, lifestyle diseases like diabetes, hypertension, and depression affect millions. According to the World Health Organization, most of these illnesses are preventable if only we took wellness seriously. Yet we overwork, overeat, undersleep, and worst of all, we overthink. We complicate life with unnecessary stress. And stress itself becomes the seed of illness. Sometimes the wisest wellness strategy is simply this: don't stress too much, don't complicate life, and adopt a take it easy policy. What true wellness means? Wellness isn't just about diet or gyms, it's about balance. Physical wellness, mental wellness, emotional wellness, social wellness. I will explain one by one. Physical wellness means nourishing food, daily movement, proper rest, etc. And mental wellness, stress management, mindfulness, relaxation, yoga. Emotional wellness, resilience, openness, seeking support when needed. Social wellness means meaningful relationships and shared joy. Ignore one and illness slips quietly through the gap. The no time excuse. We often say, I don't have time. But look closer. We find time for endless scrolling. We find time for binge watching. We find time for meetings that don't matter. I'm not talking about Toastmasters meetings. The truth, we don't lack time. We lack priorities. If we don't prioritize wellness, illness will make sure we do. The good news is wellness doesn't demand dramatic change. It starts with simple daily actions. A brisk walk instead of more scrolling. Choosing water over soda. Sleeping 1 hour earlier. Practicing gratitude, an attitude of gratitude. Saying no when you are overloaded. And above all, keeping life simple and stress-free. Wellness is not just personal, it's collective. A sick parent cannot fully care for their children. An unhealthy worker lowers productivity. A society that neglects wellness pays clearly in healthcare and loses potential. That's why nations like Japan encourage healthy diets and active lifestyle, while Finland prioritizes mental balance in schools. They know wellness isn't luxury, it's survival. Now imagine this: waking up with energy, working without fatigue, spending time with family, and aging gracefully, not in hospitals, but in happiness. That is the vision. And it begins with a wake-up call today. Fellow Toastmasters, we face two choices: spend a little time each day on wellness through healthy habits, rest, calmness, and yoga. Or spend far more time later on illness through medicines, treatments, and regrets. Are you ready to start a small wellness step from tomorrow?
Yes.
Because remember, a wake-up call is only useful if you listen to it. Thank you, and over to you.
Thank you, DTM Shiba, for that wonderful speech. Now 1 minute for feedback. Okay. Our second speaker for today is Toastmaster Latif Mansoor Ali, our Vice President Education, a travel agent by profession, a great example and an excellent mentor, a person of boundless inner strength and positive energy, who always inspires and encourages people around him. The evaluator for our second speaker is DTM Pramukh Bose. Let's welcome DTM Pramukh Bose to introduce his target speaker.
Good evening, everyone, and a special good evening to our speaker today, Toastmaster Latif Mansoor Ali. He is embarking on his level on Project 3 from his engaging humor path. Today, the speech purpose is for the member to practice using vocal variety or body language to enhance a speech. This distinctive Toastmaster will focus on improving his body language and vocal variety. That is the main purpose of today's project. The time allotted is 5 to 7 minutes, and the speech title is Maintenance Required. Maintenance Required, Toastmaster Latif Mansoor Ali. Over to you.
I drive 2008 model car. Yes, 2008. But don't clap because it's still working sometimes. Yes, but last 6 months, I'm facing this car giving me a vibrating sound. And this vibration is not about the engine. It's not about the steering. It's not about the wheel. Everything is smooth except that sound. Vibration with the sound. And I personally believe not in preventative maintenance. I believe in surprise maintenance. Just because I don't have a good budget for car maintenance. So the salary came and I went to the mechanic. And he told me, look, he observed it and then said, it is very simple. Just change the shocks and it will be smooth. So I got the shock change. No, I got a shock because on my pocket, the sound remains same. Pass by, I got my second salary, next month's salary. I went to the mechanic and he said, oh, the sound is still there. Let's work on it. And he analyzed and said, change the mount. Mount might be a problem. I said, okay, the engine mount, fine. He changed the mount and the vice versa happened. My expense register needs a mounting now. It did not change well. And the third time, you will not believe it. He gave me an out-of-box solution. He said, first, we have to remove the windshield, and then we will remove the dashboard, and finally, there is something in the interior where we will find it out. I thought for a while, interior? This car amount is 200 Kuwaiti dinar for resale. And he is giving me 100 KD expense. I told him, bro, this is not a luxury class. It's a survival class. I don't want to spend that much money. So I thought to go to a second option. And I went to a different mechanic. And that mechanic also was something brilliant. I should say him, he was a philosopher, not a mechanic. He gave me a simple advice. Make it run until it works. Once it ends, do it to the scrapyard. For a minute, I thought, he is a really wise mechanic. Somehow, in short version, he gave me a retirement plan for the car. And I start believing in it. Until it works, I will carry on. Now, fellow friends, this car sound and me were bound in a relationship. It was no more a sound. It was more of talking between us. Every day, we go to work together and back. I do work, and my car waits for me like a loyal partner. Not only that, in partnership, she waits for that much time that I come and start, and the sound comes. I have not stopped it, but yet start believing it that we are talking. Now, friends, finally that one day came where it stopped working. And I thought that it's time for the scrapyard. I always followed that wise mechanic. But still, I thought to give a little hope. So I checked the battery with the jump start. It didn't work. Then I tried the second option. I changed the battery. No breathing, flat line. Finally, I called that wise mechanic and I said, I think you were right. This car has stopped breathing now. It's not working. Shall I take it to the scrapyard? He said, no. Didn't I tell you? I don't know why mechanics say this. Didn't I tell you? He didn't say anything. He said, bring it to me and I will fix it. So I took the wrench, took the car over there. He observed. He checked everything and then finally said, simple. Just change the timing belt. Okay, change it. And he changed and my car got rumbled back to life. Now, fellow audience, while I was paying the money to the mechanic, I was telling him, do you remember I came to you for the sound? And I was not hearing the sound while the engine was on. I was furious. How come the sound is no more? How the car is so smooth? And then I realized it was not the mount. It was not the shocks. It was not anything else, the interior, but the timing belt. At the age of 52, I realized that how much worries we have, how much noise we have with the tensions of work, at the individual, at home, and not outside. All those stress. And what we do, we blame it to the shock, to the mount, or to the interior. but we don't check inside. Fellow audience, if there is something change required, don't change the interior, change within. Bring yourself that timing of that proper sense where we can fix any problem. Toastmaster of the day.
Thank you, Toastmaster Latif, for that humorous speech. Let us take 1 minute to give feedback. Speaker is Pavitra Mohan Patra. He is a financial accountant at FedEx Express with 10 plus years of experience in express delivery. His goal is to achieve mastery in communication and presentation for a better career perspective. The evaluator for the third speaker is Toastmaster Anand Pillai, our guest for today's meeting. He is an active member of Bhavan's Toastmaster Club, a sales manager by profession. He is also an author. Let's welcome the evaluator, Toastmaster Anand Pillai, to introduce his speakers.
Thank you, Toastmaster of the Day, for the wonderful introduction. As our third speaker, Pavitra Mohan Patra, is about to give us icebreaker speech now. The objective of an icebreaker speech is to stand in front of an audience and speak confidently about yourself. The timing is 4 to 6 minutes. All the best, Pavitra. Thank you.
Very good evening, Toastmasters, fellow Toastmasters and guests. I am Toastmaster Pavitra, currently staying in Kuwait and working in FedEx past 10 years. I was born to a very lower class family and struggled for my studies. So I completed my graduation locally. Then we used to move to Bangalore. So for that, no, finance was very poor. So I took a study loan and moved to Bangalore for my MBA. Life is unpredictable, and we face a lot of hurdles during this process. Here the year 2011 comes. I started my very first job. I was excited. Upon completing 6 months, I headed for a short vacation to my native. I reached my native on 24th of December night. And next day was 25th of December. You know, 25th of December is a celebration day, Christmas. Very early morning, I prepared myself. I went with friends outside for a celebration. And we did party whole day. And evening, I was coming back by bike. And I faced a severe accident. And I hospitalized. The very next day in the hospital, I got operated. Done. I waited for 3 months for the checkup. It was unsuccessful. Then again got operated with the same doctor. And what happened? Again waited for 3 months. It is unsuccessful. So 6 months completed. The company kept calling me. When you were back? Then finally I had to told, you may take a decision. And they terminated me. And there is no choice left but go for a third operation. And I did it. But here the twist comes. The company gave me a health card, health insurance card. But I was never aware. It was in my pocket. I never opened and saw it. By the time it is too late, I got terminated and it doesn't work. Otherwise, I could have recovered all my expenses during hospitalization. So the final checkup came, and this time it was successful. By the time my health was deteriorating and I was financially shaken up, so immediately I decided to move to Bangalore to search for a new opportunity. And within a week's time after reaching Bangalore, I got a job for survival. Somehow a year passed with the job. I was dedicatedly working, staying late night at the office. I was dedicatedly working. But nothing improved so far. So I had to think differently. What could be the next? The only option was look for a job in abroad, which will settle me financially very quick. That was a thought that at that point of time. So I started applying jobs, utilizing my after office hours. The very one day I was sitting in the sofa in the office lawn. My senior manager was passing through. He just stopped at me and told, Pavitra, do you want to relocate? By the time in my dictionary, the word relocate was not there. I couldn't understand. Because he is a senior manager, I just said yes, sir. Came meet in my cabin. And I went. He referred me. And during the interview process, I got selected. But I was not getting the offer. I waited for 1 month. But all of a sudden, after 1 month, I received an intimation. You are selected, you can come and join. So that day I realized I was distinctive among others, because in that floor 300 people were there. And why he referred me? Because I was the exceptional. He saw in me. So I was in Kuwait. I completed 10 years. Then it was for everybody aiming for a higher position. And also I wanted to be a managerial position or management position. But I was not getting through. I got all success. So one day I had a meeting with my manager, one-to-one meeting. I seek for advice. He told me, Pavitra, you got everything, but you need to learn structured speaking abilities, which is very essential for a management positions. So today here I am seeking for the support for my senior Toastmasters, fellow Toastmasters, to grow and shape myself a better person. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Pavitra, for that wonderful speech. May I request, please stand up and give a huge round of applause for Toastmaster Pavitra. We are here to support you. Yeah. 1 minute for feedback to Toastmaster Pavitra. Speakers are qualified. Timer, we would like to know if all the speakers are qualified.
Yeah, all qualified. All Toastmasters qualified. Yeah.
Can you please give us the report?
Yes, sure. Toastmaster Shiba Pramukh completed 5 minutes and 59 seconds. Toastmaster Latif Mansoor Ali completed before 7 minutes and 25 seconds. Toastmaster Pavitra completed before 5 minutes and 59 seconds.
Okay. Thank you, Toastmaster Mohammad Ranaf. Let's do the voting for the best speaker. Let's take 5 minutes break. We'll be back. Can I start? Welcome back. To help us practice impromptu speaking, we have table topic session. We have here our topic master, DTM Shiba Pramukh. Please welcome our topic master, DTM Shiba Pramukh. I have already
Once
given.
again, good evening, distinctive Toastmasters. As you all know, Toastmasters, topic session is introduced in Toastmasters to improve the impromptu speaking skills of its members. For the information of guests, the timing is 1 to 2 minutes. The timer will show you the green card at 1 minute, yellow card at 1 minute 30 seconds, and red card at 2 minutes. If you speak less than 1 minute or more than 2 minutes 30 seconds, you will be disqualified. And today, once again, Toastmaster Latif, are you ready with the Toastmaster Latif? Okay. Today, usually in Toastmasters, table topics is done by giving you some quotes or some words, and you have to speak about that topic. You will be given a topic, and you have to speak about that topic. Today, I'm planning to do it in a different way. Like, I will show you some pictures, and you have to speak about that picture. A picture is worth 1,000 words. So let me, who's ready to speak about? Let me show you the.
DTM Shiva, we have Santosh as a guest. We have Abdullah. He is a seasoned Toastmaster, but yes. Yeah. Mohammed Banat we have.
Yeah.
And we
But
have
can you
Anand
share
Pillai.
the see?
Yes,
Yeah, okay.
I'm going to share
Can you
now.
share the yeah, okay. Please. Who's ready to speak? Please raise your hands, or you can come forward. Sure. Toastmaster Anand Pilla.
Mohammed Banat is coming.
Okay. You can choose a number. 1 to 10 numbers are there. You can choose one number. Toastmaster
7.
Latif. 7.
Yes. She said 1 to 7.
Yeah. 1 to 10 is there. 7.
7, yes.
7.
Ooh. Which one is 7? This one? All right. Should I start? Okay.
Yes, please.
Good evening, Toastmasters and fellow guests. I hope today, as I'm standing here and doing a small impromptu speech about the picture we have seen, the picture was of 4 children jumping in what seemed to be a very happy occasion. That picture reminded me of something that thankfully I still see every day as a teacher, which is the innocence of childhood and how easy it is for them to laugh, to smile, to enjoy the smallest and tiniest bit of anything that happens during their day, whether it's joking with a friend, laughing at their teacher, which they shouldn't do, but they still do, or even enjoying a meal together from the small scraps of snacks that they bring all together to make one big meal. Nowadays, such a thing, as we grow older, we start losing it little by little. But we still see it in the children. We still know that there's still a bit of joy, hope in the world. And that gives us hope. That makes us know that even though we are growing up, we are losing time, we are losing ourselves, there's still a bit of hope. There's still some childhood wonder that even us, we can still find if we try. For me, I find that whenever I finish work, go home, relax a little bit, then after I do all the work I have left, turn on my PlayStation and enjoy some, well, half an hour of video games, but it is still more than enough to remind me of that childhood that I once had. Once again, thank you all, and I hope you have a very good evening.
Thank you, Mr. Muhammad Bennett, for speaking about the innocence of childhood and all. Thank you so much. And next one, Toastmaster. No, is another guest is there, right? If you are ready, please come forward. Or Toastmaster Anand Pillai.
I don't want to do it, but okay, I will do it.
Muhammad, yeah, okay. Abdullah is there. Abdullah, you can choose one number. 7 is not there. Except 7, you can choose any number.
I'll do 1.
1. Number 1. Today is Valentine's Day.
Okay. No, can you wait? No, I want to like see the picture while I. Okay, fine. No, I just wanted to. Okay, fine. It's okay. It's okay. Okay. Fellow Toastmasters, channel guests, Snepa and CC. Sometimes philosophy interferes with art where it's trying to prospect something to change our perspective, correct? When I tell you it's not a pipe, this was, a comment on an artwork of something that was drawn because it's a photo of a drawing of an image of a pipe, to be more particular in what it was. Just like you see here, the reason why we have to have things as Valentine's Day, we have to have just pictures of two people sitting on the beach, is because these are all the fan fictions that we dream of, right? I mean, how many married people do we have here? Show of hands, real and electronic. Yeah, and I'm gonna tell it to you straightforward. You don't have this life with your spouse. Yeah, sitting on the beach and just having, the Titanic, the Bollywood dreams. Yeah, these are not the cases for most of the situations when marriage comes along. Now let's talk about before marriage. How many failure of relationship do you go through until you reach that awful, miserable, pocket emptying marriage life that you have right now? Am I right? I mean, when I think about love, we kind of put ourselves in a bubble of romanticized life of, the man and woman fall in love, and then they picture this image of life where they're going to just grow all together and have children and, continue yada yada. But we forget about a lot of other things that we can, spread around to the people around us and maybe the earth that we live in. You can express your love differently than just romance. And with that, I would like to tell you something on the 14th of February. Maybe think about the habits that you normally
do and the things that you practice. Think about making the environment around you cleaner, the people around you happier, and maybe just spread joy that starts from within. Thank you, table topic master. Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Abdullah. Happy Valentine's Day. And who's next? Do we have anyone online? Yes, protector.
Okay, I will go for that. Online? Yes.
No.
Ah,
Okay. Anand Pillai is there. 1 and
okay.
7 are gone. Except 1 and 7. You can choose any number except 1 and 7.
6.
6.
Table topic master, fellow Toastmasters, guests, very good evening. In the picture, I see an old lady sitting in a bench. Probably she is waiting for her Valentine to join. Maybe he will turn up anytime with a bouquet of flower in his hand, and they will spend this evening. I hope so. On a different picture. That's what I hope. Maybe the reality could be different. She could be an elderly lady, which is feeling bored at that particular age, and then feeling lonely and waiting something to happen in her life. That also could be another reality of old age, which we all should be aware of it. That the message that we are trying to convey is, right now we are in the middle of our life. We are full of energy, health, and all, but we should always think that we will also grow up and reach that particular age at one point of time, and that should decide our attitude and approach towards elder people in our life. We should always treat them with kindness, with concern, with care, since when they become older and older, they become same like a child, because life is essentially a cycle. There, and when they approach the end of the cycle, they become more like childish, more or less. But we should be more accommodative. We should be more caring. We should be loving towards them. That should be our approach towards them. On that note, I hand over the podium back to our vivacious table topic master. Thank you so much. Thanks for listening.
Thank you, Toastmaster Anand Pilla, for your multiple perspectives. Thank you so much. And
Santosh.
who's next? DTM.
Can I request our guest Santosh?
Mr. Santosh. Yes, you can choose any number except 7, 1, and 6. Except 7, 1, and 6.
4.
4.
Nice picture. Good evening, fellow Toastmasters and the guest speakers. This picture, a very nice picture. This is sharing of love with the child. A parent, two parents, mother and father, they are sharing their love with the child, and the child is so excited. In that moment, the child is very blessed child. The child has a good parents, and the parents also very happy with the child, and maybe they are planning to
give the child a pleasant situations or environment while the child is growing up. So maybe they can plan more than that things, how they can feed the children and how they can give the educations, how they can protect the child. Maybe they can share the things also. And the child, when we are saying the child, it is a good, that child is in good environment. The parents, they can plan their child's life and plan their child life, and the child also give, when the child is growing up, the child will be more blessed, and she can take care of the parents also, how they are excited with that child. Same like that, the child also can give more care about the parents, and and the parents also, they are so happy with the child. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Santosh. And next, DTM Pramukh.
Yes, yes, yes.
Team Shiba, we have one more speaker here. Yeah, okay. After DTM Pramukh.
Okay, we already finished number 7, 1, 6, and 4.
Number 2.
Number 2. Number 2.
I cannot see anything.
Me too.
Good evening, everyone. I think everyone would have enjoyed seeing this picture, a grandma having her grandchild, I think grandchild, lovingly having in her arms. Beautiful, and see the look at her eyes. She was looking fondly with love and care, and she would have definitely thought about her children when they were babies, how much love she had shared with the children, and after they grew up, the closeness would have been not that much, because nowadays we know that we are all living abroad, and our parents might be in our home country, so we don't tend to meet them quite often, but so they are not able to express their love to us. So that, but they have that feelings. And sometimes we also think that, okay, we became so 50, 55, 40, we cannot be close to we cannot express our love towards our parents that much, the way we used to express when we were babies or in our teenage. And parents also think, okay, he is married and he is now become, he is more close to his spouse, or there is another person who is having more close relationship, maybe his spouse. So we are not able to express our love that much freely. But when we reach old, when we have grandchildren, then the memories come back, and we express the love which we used to share with our children, and that love we will give to our grandchildren. So this shows the, my dear friends, it shows that there are different stages in life. Enjoy each stage of in your life, and think that every stage we have to go through in life. So love your parents, love your grandparents, and you will also become parents and grandparents. Over to you, the table topic master.
Thank you, DTM Pramukh. And who's next? Pavitra. We already took the numbers 7, 1, 6, 4, and 2. You can choose any other number. 8.
Even not good there. No.
8.
The sun is rising.
Sunset. Sunset.
No, yeah. Ready? How many of you experience this scene? Most of them. It is memorizing. Whoever experienced the sunrise in Kanchenjunga and the sunset in a seaside, if you have experience, it is memorizing. It is so beautiful to see, and it gives you an immense pleasure. Like, but what it reminds? It reminds everybody has a day will come. Everybody will will rise and again set to the process. So we need to understand this, and we need to understand what is the purpose of our life within this process, rising and set. And we need to add value to the society surrounding us, make everybody happy, prosperous, gather knowledge. The most important is share your knowledge, like the like-minded people we are today with us. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Pavitra. And do we have time, Saija?
Yeah, we are all done here. If any online members?
Anilji, Abdullah. Yes, Anilji is there. Welcome, Anilji. We already finished 1, 2, 4, 6, 7, and 8.
Let's go for third.
Yeah. 3.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Good evening, Toastmasters and distinguished guests. The picture that was projected a few seconds ago is depicting, according to me, a love between a grandma and a daughter. Or it could be a mother and daughter. Let's take the second part of it. We all know daughters are closely linked or attached with the father rather than the mother. Am I right? Did you experience that? It's a natural phenomena. However, there can be always exception to this case. That there may be some daughters who are more attached to their mothers rather than their fathers. The reason could be very simple. It's very easy to explain and convince the mother for anything that a child needs, especially the daughter, rather than convincing the father, who in the most cases a little bit stringent. So the picture clearly shows this relationship of the daughter towards her mother. I would draw your attention to a stage where the daughter comes to the age of marriage. And that is the time the daughter usually confides with her mother rather than father, specifically relating to her choice regarding her views or what she wants in life or what she expects from her would-be husband. So it's true, sometimes there are exceptions wherein the relations also matters in a different way, in a different perspective. Thank you for that great subjects, and I would like to hand over the stage back to the topic master Over to you.
Thank you, NLJ. So, anyone wants to speak about one more topic? Anyone is there? No, okay, we can wind up, right? Okay, today is Valentine's Day, so I brought some pictures of love towards different different relationships. So all the participants spoke beautifully. And timer, all the speakers are qualified or not?
Yes, all
All
passed.
are qualified. So
Yes,
now it's time
yes.
for the best table to choose the best table topic speaker.
You know.
And thank you for all the participants, and over to the Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Saija. We can't hear.
Then relax. Our general evaluator is here to bring us back to reality. Let's welcome the general evaluator, Toastmaster Abdullah.
Thank you, Toastmaster of the Day, Toastmaster Saija. Good evening again. What a wonderful day. Today's meeting was very excellent. We have so many points to discuss. Before that, I would like to welcome our evaluators for the evaluation of the speakers. First, I would like to invite Distinguished Toastmaster Anil Kumarji Ravenkar to evaluate Distinguished Toastmaster Shiba Pramukh's speech. Over to you, DTM Anil Kumarji.
Thank you, General Levator, Toastmaster Abdullah. Congratulations and thank you, DTM Shiba Pramukh, for confidently delivering a persuasive speech, synchronizing with the theme, Be the Exception. Let me spotlight on the areas of your speech which were very captivating, engaging, and distinctive. Number one, a well-structured, effectively presented speech on a crucial topic. Wake up, wellness seriously. She explained through her story of her friend the importance of managing wellness of self. The 4 types of wellness were demonstrated to draw the attention of the audience. Very well done. The speaker also advised and guided on how to schedule for the wellness plan. Number 2, a serious topic, if delivered with a smile, can do wonders with the audience. I had heard about it. Today, I experienced and witnessed our speaker doing that. Congratulations for that. The third point, the speech that was delivered by DTM Shiva Pramukh had various take-home messages. Something very, very unique. Let me state a few ones which are very, very effectively highlighted and emphasized. Don't complicate life. Keep it simple. That was one of the advice that was delivered in her speech. Say no when you are overloaded. Give priority to wellness. Do not procrastinate. So these were the three very typical take-home messages that she had in her speech. Now coming to the area of improvement. The speech was delivered very well with a very apt subject, well structured. I would love to see the speaker adding some emotions to the speech. When you add emotions, you connect well with the audience, especially when the stories which is connected to health. Emotion would have played a great role. The second point which I would like to highlight as the area of improvement, that's a very strong recommendation. Whenever you call for an action, let it be on the date, not procrastinate. Let me explain my statement. You mentioned in your closing remark, are you ready to take a small step towards wellness tomorrow? So instead of the tomorrow, are you ready to take the step today? Would have been more appropriate according to me. Overall, it was a great speech with a very apt subject. And the recommendations which I had given, that were two small recommendations. One is to take care on the tense of your recommendation, the take-home message. And secondly, to impregnate some emotions wherever it's required. Thank you very much for that very engaging and persuasive speech. Looking forward for such great speeches in your near future. Over to you. I believe the timer missed out somewhere. It's okay. Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. Yeah, over to the General Liberator.
Thank you, distinguished Toastmaster Anurji. Now I will call upon our next evaluator, distinguished Toastmaster
Abdullah. Toastmaster Abdullah, could you please check with Muhammad Ranaf?
Yes.
Yeah, if he's doing the timing for the evaluators.
Yeah, Toastmaster Muhammad Enough. You count the time for the DTM Anil Kumar ji.
Hello.
Yes.
Yeah, I think some network issue. Hello.
Yeah, because I could not see any cards.
Yeah, sorry for interruption.
Okay. That's okay. So we can continue. Toastmaster of the day? Okay.
Yes.
Okay, fine. So I would like to invite DTM Pramukh Bose to evaluate our next speaker, Toastmaster Latif Mansoor Ali. Over to you, DTM Pramukh Bose.
Car model 2008. Is there any good mechanic to repair this car and make my life easy? That would have been the question. I would have started the speech, but I enjoyed the speech right from the beginning to the end. Congratulations, Toastmaster Latif Mansoor Ali. Your speech was engaging with the spices of humor right from the beginning to the end. And you tried to give a closing message, a take-home message to the audience as well. Your body language was awesome, and you used the podium well. And as I mentioned, you sprinkled the spice of humor. For example, you told, my pocket become empty with a humorous tone. And there are a couple of other places also. The mechanic suggested retirement plan for my car. So we all enjoyed that. And take your speech to the next level. because your speech project was to focus on body language and voice modulation. In my humble opinion, the body language and voice modulation could have been enhanced much better in your speech, because you had a very beautiful topic, car maintenance. There was ample interactions with the two mechanics, and you could have used your stage in much better way. Car, your home here, and you have driven the car, you came here to the first mechanic, and later you went to the second mechanic, like this. So the podium would have been usage would have been much better. And to enhance your body language, your interaction with the two mechanics would have been much better. For example, I brought the car to the mechanic. The mechanic looked at the car and he said, yes, no problem. I will repair it. No worries. Then he started giving you suggestions. Then you said, okay, please go ahead. So there could have been a role play between both of you, you and the first mechanic, the same thing with you and the second mechanic. And whenever he did something, but the result didn't come, the result was in another way. So you became fed up. Oh my God, what I will do? It again create that problem. Show that panic, show that despair in your voice. So there are ample occasions for improving your voice, the voice modulation, vocal variety, and the body language. I have given some examples. So you can try that in your next speech. And another thing I wanted to tell you, the closing message was you tried to give something. We all reached maybe 50, after 50, 51 and all. We have a lot of problems. We look into the outside noise, but we don't look our inside, look into our inside noise. So don't consider outside, look into your inside. Try to calm your interior, your inside, your thought process. You should have a mindfulness. But I felt you were missing there, because you told, don't change the interior, change within. So there was something missing. So with these suggestions for improvement, I think you can better your speech and you will become a champion speaker. Over to you, the general evaluator.
Thank you very much, distinguished Toastmaster Pramukji. It was a wonderful evaluation, and I will call upon the next evaluator, Toastmaster Anand Pillai, to evaluate our icebreaker speech for Toastmaster Pavitra. Over to you.
General evaluator, fellow Toastmasters, guests, and and the speaker, Parbit Mohan Patra. First of all, let me congratulate you for such an astounding job. Well done. Let me tell you, the most outstanding aspect of the speech I heard, of the icebreaker speech I just heard, was that you were confident throughout the speech. If you compare that with my icebreaker speech, I was stuttering with fear throughout the speech. So comparing that, you were much, much better. You looked confident throughout the speech. And that, I find that is, for the first speaker, for someone who come to the podium for the first time to give his speech, I find that is something which is much better. Other than that, we had a fair idea of your life. And when you narrated about the operation multiple times and you lost your job, all this incident, it touched my heart. So you have that ability to touch the audience heart. And you also had got some of the basic aspect of the speech right. You tried to use the stage properly. You had hand body expressions that were greatly supportive of the message, and you were heard very clearly and easily throughout the speech. And these are, for a first time speaker to come to the podium, these things are extraordinary. Keep it up. Now, coming to the point of improvement, I would give you one thing. This is your first speech. Please remember something till your final speech. There is no secret for public speaking. There's only one secret. Right now, as I am speaking, I am also thinking what next to say. So my focus is also internal. If you are thoroughly prepared, if you write down your speech, practice it a number of times, then you shift that focus, which is also internal, to external, because you don't need to think what to say next. So that drastically enhance the quality of your speech. Now you shift the focus from internal to external. So your focus goes to delivery. Your focus goes to delivery. So that drastically improves the quality of your speech. So this is only one thing, one point you have to remember till the end of your till your last and final speech, because practice, 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 and that will make you perfect. And one more thing, we got a fair idea of your life and career from the speech. Also, you could have added something that you are married, have children, all these things. So you'll get a fair idea of your life, because we are going to work with you for so many years to come. So you should have the reason why we are telling about yourself in a nice Baker speech, you get a fair idea of the audience, your club members get a fair idea of your overall life. That could have been added. Overall, it was a wonderful speech. And finally, you said you came to Toastmasters to improve your communication skills. And let me reassure you, you are in the right place. And keep these points in mind. Definitely, you will become, from as the time passes, you will definitely become a much confident speaker. All the best for your future speeches. Thank you. Back to the general evaluation.
Thank you, Toastmaster Anand Pillai. Great evaluation. It included all the points for our new Toastmaster, Pavitra. It will encourage Toastmaster Pavitra for future speech and all. Now I would like to invite our grammarian report from a distinguished Toastmaster, Pramukh Bose. Over to you.
Thank you once again, our distinctive Toastmaster, Toastmaster Abdullah Muhammad, who made a mark in his maybe one honor of your career in Toastmasters, and he has grown up in leaps and bounds. Wonderful to see. Happy to see your growth in Toastmasters. And I'm sure that Toastmaster Pavitra can learn from Toastmaster Abdullah how he learned a lot and became our president, and he's enjoying his Toastmasters journey today. Today, everyone, I liked the grammar usage was wonderful throughout the speech, throughout their speeches, and the word of the day used distinctive, used by Toastmaster Abdullah, Toastmaster Shaija, DTM Anil Kumar Jirevanga, DTM Shiba twice, Toastmaster Pavitra once, and I think I used 2 times. And there are a lot of good usages. We watch Amazon, we watch Netflix, but there is someone who watches the entire meeting. Wonderful. Whole heart lies in public speaking. Humble, down-to-earth person and a popular person. Amazing mentor. We can appoint. There are a lot of things. For example, a wake-up call. Life never slows down. Climbing the corporate ladder. Life's wait for a wake-up call. Wellness delayed is illness guaranteed. Stress itself becomes a seed of illness. Stress management, mindfulness, relaxation is all required. Ignorance, illness creeps slightly through the gap. So there are wonderful usages of English. One more example, life is unpredictable and we have lot of opportunities or something like that. Some good usages. Structured speaking abilities, I like that, because in Toastmasters we learn to have structured speaking ability. A couple of minor errors brought to my attention. On example, within a low time, instead of that we can say within a low time she began a champion. So we can within a short period of time or within a short time. That may be better. Then thank you for giving a chance for me. Instead of that, thank you for giving me an opportunity. That would have been much better. I felt we don't lack time, so that we don't have lack of time. That might be a better usage. Working in a part working in a company past 10 years. So working in a company for the past 10 years. So there's small errors, and otherwise throughout the meeting, good usages of English. I liked it. Over to you, the general evaluator.
Thank you for the grammarian report. It included all our grammars and all. Thank you for that. Thank you for the appreciation also. Now I will call upon our R counter. It's a crucial role to count our R's and
No, I
R's.
think voting for the best evaluator now.
Voting, okay. So now I would like to call on the voting for the best evaluator.
Time, we would like to know if all are qualified. All the evaluators are qualified.
Muted, Toastmaster, enough. You are muted. Can you unmute and say?
No. Hello, yes, hello. Yeah, all
Unmute.
Yeah, all Toastmasters completed successfully. No.
Both.
Okay. Toastmaster Shaija. Okay. Now we can call upon for the account report. Toastmaster of the day. Okay. I'll invite for the account report from DTM Anil Kumarji Ravenkar. Over to you.
Thank you, General Evaluator, for welcoming for the third time. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to start by saying it's an distinctive and euphoric day today. And you must be wondering, why? Except one speaker, all the speakers showed proficiency where repeated words or filler words or sounds were concerned. That means this purely demonstrates that the members or whoever there on the speech today were practicing the methods, the ways how to minimize or avoid having that R counts. So congratulations to each and every one who are on the stage today. For the benefit of the guests who are totally new to Toastmasters, what is R counter? R counter is a method in Toastmasters meeting we follow to support the speakers to minimize these repeated words. First of all, to identify the words and then showcase or demonstrate how we can reduce this. One of the ways we can do is by practicing the speech so that when you deliver a speech, you don't have a gap or you don't have a space where you have to think. So what usually happens when you start thinking what I should say, then you use the repetitive or a filler sound like it's quite natural. Now, that is one of the way of doing it. The second way is to do a loud reading. Now, as you know, the reading there are two types. One is mind reading and one is actually physical or vocal reading. That's we call loud reading. So if you practice the loud reading every day, now this is for general everybody. specifically those who have this issue of adding filler words or having filler sounds, they can practice a loud reading, wherein you'll get a practice of reading it, and this practice we can convert into when you deliver your speeches. So that will greatly help you. Not only it will improve on your vocabulary, it will also add confidence to you while you are on the stage, because you are having practice of reading. That will also improve your vocabulary. So, ladies and gentlemen, with this very brief note, once again, I would like to congratulate all of you for that wonderful performance you had today, where our counter was concerned. Thank you and wish you all the best for your next meeting. Over to you.
Thank you, DTM Anilji, for the wonderful account report. Now I will move on to General Evaluator report. I will start with the starting of the meeting. It was exactly 6 p.m. Correct on time. SAA start the meeting. Congratulations for the Sergeant at Arms, Toastmaster Shaija, for starting the correct time, keeping that time on time. Next, for the President address, the President was not physically present on the meeting. I apologize for that. I'm sick. So I'm sick. I'm having the fever, but I don't need to miss the meeting. That is why, thanks to the hybrid meeting, Zoom, the founder of Zoom, to be here to attend the meeting. And today was our Toastmaster Shaya's first Toastmaster of the Day assignment. She did a very great job engaging our meeting very gratefully, and appreciate for Toastmaster Shaija for that, and for becoming for the speakers. We have 3 speakers, a blend of 3 topics. Especially DTM Shiba Pramukh was given a informative speech, especially for the stress and wellness. In daily life, we need to have this knowledge. This encourages us to focus on our health and our mental health. It was a great speech. The evaluation already done, so I don't need to repeat that. But in her speech, she given the stages of wellness, and that is a great speech. For it is an informative speech for every members and guest who can understand that. And the next speech from Latif. That is why I tell that it is a blend of speech. One, an informative speech. The next one, it is a humorous speech, which we can enjoy. All our members also and guests can enjoy that speech. It was also great. The car talking with Latif. I like that because I also face the same problem, so I can correlate it with that. And most important speech, our icebreaker, Toastmaster Pavitra. Congratulations for the icebreaker. It is not feel like an icebreaker. I remember my icebreaker. It was very my foot is shivering like anything in front of the members. But you have done a very good job, and it is not a serious. It is like a humorous speech. So it was great. All the applause to you. And the next one, it is for the table topic. Table topic, DTM Shiba Pramukh, for this today's Valentine Day theme with a different presentation. The first time I'm seeing that in a table topic, like a presentation without words. The benefit of that, I found that in the picture we can read anything, but in a word we can only address the same words. But for the picture we can identify, and all the speakers are done a very great speech regarding that. It can also help the speakers to find words for that. That is also very good move, and we can practice more with that, inshallah, in the future meetings and evaluations. We have very talented evaluators today: DTM Anilji, DTM Pramukh, and Toastmaster Toastmaster Anand Pillai. It is also involved each and every points which a speaker can give a great and to move to another level. And there are few areas of improvements I need to be in the meeting. It is for changing the agenda. It is not for the Toastmaster Anand Pillai. Name is not in the agenda. We are not amended that one. That is a point. And many hats for each and many members like DTM Pramukhji and DTN Anilji. They took many hats. If our members need to participate, it will not happen. So these are the main areas of improvement, and I congratulate Toastmaster Muhammad Rinaf for he is attended the first time for the timer. Except that network issue, he done a great job for that. Applause to you, Toastmaster Muhammad Rinaf, even though it is in online. Okay, over to you, Toastmaster of the day, for this.
Yeah, green plate. Yeah. Thank you, General Evaluator. Fellow Toastmasters and dear guests, not everyone learns the same. Not everyone grows the same. Not everyone shines the same. And that's okay, because the world moves forward because of those who dare to be different. And that is what we mean by saying the exceptional. As we leave the meeting today, let us not try to fit in. Let us grow in our own way. Let us shine in our own strength. Let us dare to be different. Let us dare to be distinctive, and let us dare to be exceptional. Let me wish a happy Valentine's Day to all the loving hearts here. And with that, I hand the meeting back to our President, Toastmaster Abdullah.
Thank you, Toastmaster of the day. Again, good evening to all. What a great meeting. I already talked about all the points. So without consuming the time, any announcement, Toastmaster Latif?
Yes, Toastmaster Abdullah, as I shared with you, Can I announce?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so fellow guest and everyone over here, there is a blessed Ramadan coming this month, inshallah, from the 18th of February. For the next two meetings, which will incur during the Ramadan, we will be online, and most probably we'll change our timings also, because that timing will go for the prayers and the following. So most probably we'll be having it in the afternoon. We will discuss this with the ExCom, and then we will float in the meeting our ExCom, our members group also. Secondly, I am very happy to announce that distinguished Toastmaster Minal has achieved her Triple Crown Award. For the members who who are known to Toastmasters but little bit knowledge, if a member completes one pathway, 3 levels in same calendar year, is announced as a triple crown. So she has earned a triple crown, and Saija has completed level 1, but waiting for level 2. Yes. So that's it for us as of now. And back to you, President. President, we have a guest here. Can I invite them for the feedback?
Sure. You
Okay.
can.
So
Over to you.
will you please come and just share your feedback, and then we will ask.
Thank you. Thank you for this wonderful time. When I was coming here, I thought many things in my mind, how it will be, how can we be. But after seeing this one, little hope it come in my mind. Okay, I can also do something better in future. Thank you for these things, and thank you for your support. And what the things which I have to learn, I think the mentors will be there, and I can approach them every often. And okay, thank you for this wonderful opportunity. Thank you. Thank you.
Another wonderful and informative meeting. It is always my pleasure to be part of Bhavan's Kuwait meeting, and today was not an exception. Thank you. Just keep it up. That's all. Thank you.
GT Master is not there.
Yeah, he was left. President, you need to make the announcement regarding the area contest.
Yeah,
Area 17 contest. Yeah, there's a change in date.
Area 17 contest will be after Ramadan. The date it is 27, right?
27.
24 or 24? 27 Latif? 27 March. It will be 27 March. Venue will be announced later, right?
Yes. That's true.
That
So
will
all the contestants will have some more time to prepare and practice. So we just have to motivate everybody. Thank you.
Right. So this isn't my first time here at the club, and I am actually thinking of joining soon. But as always, it was a very nice evening, and everyone spoke really well. And I think there's not much to say, but thank you for having us, and a very good evening to you.
Anything out of the box which came to this meeting? Habibi, I'm not talking about tweets. Anything which came with expected beyond?
Not exactly, but I believe the change in the table topic way was very nice. Yeah.
Thank you, Mohammed Banat.
Come in the box.
President, if you have time, can we ask our icebreaker speaker to say a few words?
Sure.
Okay, icebreaker.
His first experience.
Icebreaker.
This was my first icebreaker speech, and Mr. Latif supported very much. I'm grateful, and I hope everybody. I really enjoying this journey, and I want to be a part of this process for a long time. Even though what I achieve or not achieving, but I'm enjoying this gathering and get together and the process of learning. And also that's I was not coming to the table topics today, but seeing that picture, it gave me a confidence today. So this is I came. So I nominated myself. Yeah, I'll come. So thanks, DTMC Bapramu, for a new idea. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
President, over to you.
Yeah.
Just launch the
Now
poll
it
for
is
the best role player.
Yeah. Voting for the best role player, please. So done, huh? Okay. So can I announce the best speakers and all? Today it was very difficult to find the best speaker. Anyway, the best speaker today is our DTM Shiba Pramukh for the informative speech. And the best table topic speaker, who will be there? It is our icebreaker, Toastmaster Pavitra. And the best evaluator, it is our distinguished Toastmaster Pramukh Bose. In 1 second.
Chat, Zoom chat.
Okay. Our best role player is our TMOD Toastmaster Shaija. All the very best. This is your first Toastmaster of the day, and you won it for the role player. All the best. And hereby, any other notes, Toastmaster Latif, or
No, we are
can
good.
wind up?
It's already 8 p.m. You can adjourn the
Yeah,
meeting.
on
We can
time. Yes, we on time, so we can adjourn the meeting.
Thank you.
Ramadan Kareem in advance.
Ramadan.
Thank you very much.
Ramadan.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Ramadan
Good luck.
Kareem.
Good luck. Please
Good luck.
show your attendance during Ramadan also, so that we can encourage new speakers. Take care. Good luck.
Great.
Thank you.
Good luck.
Bye bye.
Bye bye. See you.